Hey guys, YouTuber 100 here. Okay, and there are a few things I want to talk about that are kind of like Marvel related topics. So I decided that I'm just going to make some like individual videos for each topic that I want to discuss, okay? This is going to be the first one that I'm going to be talking about. This this is a subject that's going to be on Captain America. So, yeah, what this video is about is really just something that I think could possibly happen in the next Avengers movie next year, and that is the possible death of Captain America. I mean, could Captain America actually die in the next Avengers film? And the reason that I'm asking this is because after the next Avengers film, this is when Chris Evans' contract with Marvel is actually like up. I mean, technically, like Infinity War was like when Chris Evans' contract was actually he's supposed to uh, uh, end, but yeah, Chris Evans did agree to stay on for like the next Avengers film because Wikipedia has it said that Evans agreed to appear in the film, quote, because it made sense. It's going to wrap everything up, and yeah, because yeah, like I said before, like Avengers Infinity War, that was like the first half of the this story that is going to be continued over in the next Avengers film. And we saw what happened at the end of Infinity War with like all those characters just being disintegrated away. And so, yeah, like I said, I'm not sure what actually is going to happen next, but yeah, I have a feeling that some other hero of the characters will actually be killed off, and I have a feeling that there is a strong possibility that Steve Rogers may actually die in this film because just with this like really being his possibly being the final film that he will stay on for, and yeah, there's like reports that Chris Evans will actually like retire from as Captain America after this film. I just have a feeling that I don't really think that he'll just like live on and they'll just recast the role of Steve Rogers. I really have a feeling that there's going to be something going on and it will be a possible death of Steve Rogers in this film. Yeah, there's like a report about this, well, an article about this on HollywoodReporter.com, and I'll read some of it off. Yeah, I'll put the link in the description if you want to read it for yourself. But yeah, the title of this is Chris Evans to retire as Captain America after Avengers Infinity War. And yeah, the article is just like a. This is what the article says. No matter how things go for the good guys in the next two Avengers movies, it's beginning to look like the Marvel Cinematic Universe won't have Steve Rogers to kick around for much longer. Chris Evans has seemingly confirmed that he will hang up Captain America's shield after the as yet untitled fourth Avengers feature out in 2019. A profile of the actor in the New York Times asserts that Evans will leave the Marvel franchise after planned reshoots for the fourth Avengers movie later this year, quoting him as saying, "You want, quote, you want to get off the train before they push you off." Evans has played Captain America since 2011's Captain America: The First Avenger. It isn't the first time the idea of Evans retiring as Captain America has been raised. And yeah, it's just talking a little bit about Avengers Infinity War. This article was released before the release of Infinity War. And so yeah, this says initial interviews from the set of Avengers Infinity War or featured much discussion about the possibility of many of the original Avengers cast retiring, talking about the movie's promotion being one of the final times they'll spend together. However, this does appear to be the first confirmation from Evans that he's planning his departure from the franchise. In comic book lore, Steve Rogers is but one of a number of Captain America, and two of his comic book replacements are already present in the MCU: Bucky Barnes, aka the Winter Soldier, and Sam Wilson, the Falcon. Fans have long suspected that Rogers could die as part of Infinity War or its follow, which of course, yeah, he survived Infinity War, and like I'm saying, he could it be possible that he'll die in the next film? Yeah, leading to another character picking up the mantle. Has Evans just added fuel to the fire? Evans has made Captain America one of the studio's most beloved characters. He initially had a six-picture deal, but extended it to include the fourth Avengers movie. In addition to three Captain America films and four Avengers films, he shot small cameos in 2013's Thor: The Dark World and last year's Spider-Man: Homecoming, not to mention a post-credit tease in 2015's Ant-Man that wound up in Captain America: Civil War. In other words, he's popped up in a Marvel movie every year since 2011. And so, yeah, it looks like maybe if they actually do, this could be the possibility, since, yeah, he has, like, really hinted that after the next Avengers film, he will actually, like, be leaving Marvel. So, yeah, and yeah, that's gonna be like quite an unfortunate thing because yeah, Chris Evans is really looked at as a really beloved actor for Marvel, and yeah, people really have just said he really is Captain America, and so yeah, like I said, yeah, this film was actually like the fourth Avengers film actually is beyond his contract. His contract included like six films with Marvel, which of course have been the three Captain America movies and the three Avengers films so far. And so yeah, and like I was saying before, yeah, he agreed to stay on this film because it made sense. It's gonna wrap everything up. So yeah, this is gonna yeah, and this next Avengers film is gonna like conclude this story that Infinity War started. And yeah, like I said before, I'm not really sure like what the next Avengers film is gonna do by continuing the story. It's interesting that I'm on the Wikipedia page for the next Avengers film, and it still has like some actors listed in the cast for this film that actually were like killed in Infinity War. Like it still has a Zoe Saldana as Gamora listed in the cast for this film, and Tom Hiddleston as Loki. And yeah, it does have like some other actors that were reprising their roles as well, like Paul Bettany as Vision, and some other actors like that. So yeah, I'm not really sure. I mean, if they in this next Avengers film, could they possibly be able to resurrect the people that were killed in Avengers Infinity War? Could they actually like bring Loki back to life and Gamora and Vision and all that? Because I mean, it's interesting that they're still listed in the cast. I'm not sure if they end up defeating Thanos in this film, if they're able to do something to actually bring the characters that died in Infinity War back to life. So yeah, but that's a whole nother topic. So yeah, I won't really talk about that too much. But yeah, it's interesting to do that. But yeah, Chris Evans looks like he will be leaving Marvel after this next Avengers film, and yeah, could it be will Steve Rogers actually die in this film? I think that if Chris Evans is actually leaving the Marvel after this film, then I think that's probably the route that they're going to go with, actually killing off his character. And if he does die, I mean, yeah, could like possibly like Winter Soldier or a Falcon actually take over as Captain America if he dies? I mean, yeah, it will be, yeah, that would be interesting to see like someone else like take the identity of Captain America. I mean, just like how it is with the Flash, how Barry Allen was the original Flash, and then like it was passed over to other people like Wally West and so on. So yeah, if they do that, that'll be interesting to see. I mean, it'll be interesting to see like what if they go with like Winter Soldier or Falcon, or even if they pick somebody else to be the next Captain America, if Steve Rogers actually is killed in this movie. So yeah, I guess that'll be an interesting thing to see. But yeah, regarding this, I mean, yeah, I really do have a feeling that Steve Rogers is actually going to be killed off in the next Avengers film. And I have a feeling that the way this is going to go down maybe is like, maybe there has to be a sacrifice made in order to defeat and destroy Thanos once and for all in the next Avengers film, and probably Steve Rogers will actually be the one to make the sacrifice, and he'll like go into combat with Thanos. Maybe like it'll be related to like a type of like they'll do a kind of like Death of Superman style, where like Superman had the fight with Doomsday, not like the Batman versus Superman version. I'm talking about like the comic version, where not Batman, Superman, like this version right here. Yeah, if when Superman actually like had his fight to the death pretty much with Doomsday, could that be a similar thing they may do in the next Avengers film? Maybe have Steve Rogers, Captain America, whatever, go at it with Thanos, and yeah, just like if Thanos is really beating Captain America down really badly, he'll just go with the I could do this all day line, and he'll just continue to fight with Thanos, and maybe he will defeat Thanos, but in the process he'll end up like sacrificing his life and dying in the process. So yeah, I think that's a route they may choose to go down with this movie, and just like give like basically like have it be kind of like a passing of the torch type of story and well style, and then yeah they'll just like have Steve Rogers, if he does die in the next Avengers film, he'll hand it over to either Bucky or Sam. Yeah, well I guess like we're just gonna have to wait for the next Avengers film to see like what they actually do plan to do. But yeah, if Chris Evans does leave, I think this is the route they're gonna go under. They're gonna go down rather. So yeah, so we'll just wait to see what happens next year in the next Avengers film. Like I said, I am like pretty upset that we have to wait like a whole year after the release of Infinity War to actually see the continuation of the story. But yeah, if we do have to wait this long, hopefully there'll be like some really great payoff, and we will get like the masterpiece that people were thinking they were gonna get with Infinity War. Not to say Infinity War wasn't a masterpiece, but it really wasn't the story that, well, at least I was expecting to see. I don't know what a lot of other people were expecting. If this is what a lot of other people were expecting, but yeah, hopefully now with the next Avengers film we will get the actual culmination of the MCU. So yeah, we'll see what that happens, and yeah, we'll see what they do plan to do with Steve Rogers. Or so yeah, that's all I really have to say about this. So yeah, you guys can let me know what you think by commenting it on my channel or even sending me a personal message, which isn't gonna last too much longer because yeah, apparently like YouTube is getting rid of the personal messages because it's really soon. That's like on July 9th when YouTube actually is gonna be getting rid of the personal messages. So yeah, that does kind of suck that that's gonna happen. But yeah, yeah, but you can still like comment on my channel if you want to, if you like want to let me know what you think could happen with Captain America in the next Avengers film, and yeah, just let me know your thoughts on it. Alright, so yeah, that's all I really have to say about this topic. We'll see what happens next year. So I hope you guys enjoyed what I have to say about this. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.